Capricorn, it's no coincidence that you have landed at this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust that there is a message here for you. If you are a regular, thanks for calling in for another reading, Cappy. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is Bronya. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through this message. Now, if you do like it, please do like, share, comment. Hit subscribe. That's what keeps the tarot readings flowing and the lights on here. Also drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from, because I love to hear. Okay, I'm framing up with a couple of oracle cards here. I love that one there. And like a lot of like crimson and red, like passion and action energies coming in. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. And look, I see the arrow, right? Something's hitting the target here. Could be Cupid's arrow. You could have been chosen or targeted for something here. Look at the bigger picture, something that's going to make sense in the scheme of things. And there could be some kind of action that you are needing to take, or maybe there's action in a situation that could have been stagnant or could have been stalled. Things are moving ahead, and the astrology, after the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde and the eclipse season and all of that we went through last month, things are moving forward again in a positive way. So we have a lot of fire sign energy, Sagittarius and Aries. You might be dealing with somebody of that sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you might have a significant placement in one of those signs. And if you don't know how to access that information, you can check out the app Astopia. That's what I personally use for natal birth charts, and you can put in your information and find out your full astrological picture. It'll also give you cosmic insights, daily and weekly horoscopes. You can compatibility check your partners. Such a great companion to have on your journey, and tarot and astrology just go hand in hand. So first link down below, you can check out Astopia. It is a really wonderful tool. Nourish your soul. Okay, this is interesting. You might need to, really look after your self-care at this time if there has been a lot of energy, expended. But I also see the waterfall here, which is a real source of life. Something that fills your cup, something that's flowing. Things are flowing again, or maybe you find something that just feels like an infinite source of life. Is that a great love? Is that a wonderful job that can really bring you resources? Something that nourishes your soul. Let's keep moving. So I'll go to the full tarot deck here, and this is the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, which I will link below. Personal readings and healings. You can head over to wildlotustarot.com, and you can find me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok, for different daily readings. Judgment. Yes, I knew it was like something big. Judgment is the second to last major arcana that really is quite profound. It can bring powerful judgment calls that you're giving, that you're on the receiving end from. It's a liberation energy, and it's the second to last of the major arcana before the world, which talks about entering into our next profound cycle. Now, apparently we all got our new karmic contracts at the start of April, meaning there will be new people, places, things, experiences that show up in our lives for us to fulfill them in our next cycle moving forward. So that's how it feels here. Like, it feels like the divine is looking down here and looking at the big picture, rethreading things together in your life. Interesting energy. 10 of Pentacles. But this is a beautiful, long-term, stable energy. It's an increase in money, resource, finance. This can be making moves in terms of, renting a home, purchasing a home, taking another step in a relationship, retiring with somebody. Whatever is relevant at your life stage, it talks about taking the next step to really lock in that long-term stable future. Like we talked about nourishing your soul and this infinite source of life. Maybe you're making a decision around that to really invest. Oh, Seven of Swords is here. And there could have been like a situation that's, you've questioned, right? I mean, Seven of Swords can be sabotage, deception, betrayal. feeling undermined, undervalued, or where is my Ten of Pentacles? It hasn't shown up yet. Stay out of that energy, because that's a lack vibration. And yeah, you might have been hard done by, and I think we all have at some stage, but we can't let that weigh us down. We've got to look at the bigger picture here. The divine is bringing in judgment, right? That's the karmic rebalancing after whatever wrongdoings you feel like you have received in this situation. Four of Cups, in this particular version of the Four of Cups, I see someone who's waiting for their ships to come in, looking up to the divine and saying, okay, I'm ready, bring it on. You know, so I think that you have been waiting, and you might have felt like, you know, you have traversed great disappointment in a life area to do with your Ten of Pentacles. Like, where's my long-term stability, happiness? Where's my abundance? Look at the bigger picture, because the divine is saying maybe it just wasn't the right time. But here we have things, you know, really, really shifting, really coming into balance. Yeah, Five of Swords. I don't know what you've been through, but this is the point of change. You know, and the Five of Swords could have been like someone walked away. You might be walking away from a situation. It's time to take action. Look at the bigger picture. Is there anything that you feel is not nourishing your soul, that is really abrasive, toxic job or relationship, way of being? Because that could be the catalyst point for great change. Yeah, Three of Wands. You know how we said waiting for your ships to come in with the Four of Cups? Like, I never say that with that card, by the way. It just popped in. And this three of Wands, like, if you know that card in the Rider-Waite, there's someone standing at the cliff's edge and the ships are on the horizon. Like, they haven't come into shore yet, but they are there. And what this is saying is that, you know, the success is coming. What you wished for is actually closer than what you think. Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, but you're at some kind of almost end of your tether. The Ten of Wands, like, I'm feeling really burnt out on this. And, you know, you might be still in this energy. You might be recovering from this energy. But Spirit is saying it's been all part of your journey. Look at the bigger picture. It's time to take action. I actually feel that maybe you've taken the action and you're in the surrender stage, but you might be waiting for a judgment call or action, you know, hearing back from that interview, or, you know, finding your person, or making the decision, is it time to retire? Because that is a theme that's coming in with the Ten of Pentacles, trying to get what you need, resources met in order to make that happen. So whatever you're trying to achieve here, Spirit is saying you're closer than what you think. Yes, you've worked really hard, you've pushed really hard, you are at a very important threshold, and I think things are coming into balance. Like, the target is being hit here, like, things are being pinpointed, and soon that weight, that load, that burden will be lifted from you, and we can move into almost like a bit of an Empress era where you can nourish your soul, where life becomes sweet again. So the Ten of Pentacles is here. It's sandwiched between some heavier energies, but we're being told you're getting really, really close to being able to embrace that. And if it hasn't showed up yet, I think there's going to be a series of events or decision points that will move you closer to it. So Capricorn, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do check out the Astopia app. Personal readings and healings, wildlotustarot.com is also linked below. You can find me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok, for different daily readings. And do check out your 2025 yearly tarot reading here. It might give you some idea as to how to bring those ships into harbour. Like, when is this all happening? How is this playing out across the next few months? Wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.